Hi.
Hi,
Nice
how are
to
you?
have you. I'm good. How are you?
Good. Thank you for having me.
Yes. Tell me about yourself.
So, I am a nurse practitioner and certified nurse midwife. And I was blessed to do, hundreds of deliveries, and I enjoy working with women and families. And I realized that the patients that I was working with in the postpartum, they had a big need. They had a need to recover in regards to pelvic health. They had a need to recover emotionally, and they had a need to recover sexually. So I now am like the vagina expert. My friends call me the vagina coach, the vagina chief, the vagina goddess, you name it. If it's vaginas, I do it. So I specialize in vaginal rejuvenation.
Oh my gosh.
Sexual health, pelvic health, and aesthetics. So I tighten everything.
That is amazing. Definitely not something normally talked about, but I love that.
I said I'm not inappropriate at all. I don't like inappropriate things.
I get a little raunchy though, Well, we'll see. We'll see for camera.
Oh, perfect.
That's amazing. So how long have you been doing that?
So I've been working in pelvic health, I'd say, for the last 5 years.
Okay.
But I've been working in the medical field for quite some time.
Wow. And are you independent, or do you have a company? Or
I actually just opened a practice. I have a partner. He is a world-renowned urogynecologist, but we do own the practice together. And we just opened this past year, and it's been amazing. Amazing.
Wow.
We're in Newport Beach, and then we're also opening a location in Beverly Hills.
I love it. What's the name of it?
California Center for Pelvic Health and Sexual Wellness.
Look at you guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
I love it. Someone was talking about earlier, ironically, about just the aspect of sex and like the ability or the lack of ability to advertise.
Right. That's been difficult, especially because we truly are a medical practice. He's a urogynecologist. I'm a nurse practitioner and a midwife. So we are helping women with incontinence.
Yeah.
After you have a baby, when you sneeze, cough, sometimes you leak a little bit. So it's not just about aesthetics and the cosmetic aspect.
Yeah.
We truly are working to help women regain their confidence and just regain the joy that they have in their life. I mean, mental health, sexual health, it all goes together.
Yeah.
So yes, advertising, because you're limited on being able to say vagina or sex, can be difficult. Which is unfair.
Yeah. In your guys' case, absolutely.
Yes, really. I mean, because we're not, I'd say almost in anyone's case, because sexual health is important. And I think as a society, we're so like buttoned up about it and we're not talking about it. And so it's refreshing, when people find out what I do, that women are actually interested because they do want to have good sex. And that's from my 20-year-olds to my 70-year-olds. People want to have good sex.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
So is it more like what aspect of the medical field in terms of, like, you've obviously got more like the surgery side of it, and you've got drugs, and you've got, more on the like
holistic side.
Yeah. Like what do you guys do, or all of it?
It's awesome. We do it all. And so for me as a nurse practitioner and as a midwife, I really do try to focus on the holistic and the medical management. So what, exercises can we do to help you? What positions can we do to help you? Breathing exercises. And then if that's not working, then let's look at medication. And then we do procedures that are in the office to also help strengthen the pelvic floor. So not everything is about surgery, right?
Sure.
We really try to minimize that.
Yeah.
The procedures we do in the office, we work a lot with InMode, which is a wonderful company. We have the Empower platform. So if you haven't heard about it, check out Empower RF by InMode. It's wonderful. And so these are procedures that are done in the office. They're lunchtime procedures. No one knows you did it. You go back. And obviously, if that's not enough, then my partner steps in and does surgical management. But that's not the first thing that we go to unless it's required. We really try to treat people in a holistic way first.
Yeah. How long does it typically take for a patient to get to the ideal place?
So a lot of the treatments we do, we use laser. We use a lot of energy sources. So we use laser, we use radio frequency. Most treatments are about every 4 to 6 weeks, and most women need about 3 to 4 sessions to really see optimal results. So I would say about 3 to 4 months. Your question.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Though.
No, it's great. It's great. And there's no downtime. There's no surgery. It's painless. It's wonderful. And, one of the things we also work with is like postmenopausal women.
Okay.
A lot of times women in menopause are dealing with what we call vaginal atrophy, vaginal dryness. And so we help them, the treatments that we do help increase lubrication. So they're done using hormones. They can throw away the gels and really go to that holistic treatment where they've done it without medication. And they're happy.
Amazing.
Yes.
That's really amazing. Okay. What interested you in the field of medicine?
So my undergrad's in business, and, I was actually getting my MBA and realized, I think deep down inside, I've always wanted to work with women. I've always wanted to work with women that were in need. And I think that women, through their reproductive life cycle, can be vulnerable. It can be, when you start your period, can I say that word? It's, a lot of young girls, you're embarrassed, you don't want to talk about it. Then we become pregnant and we're embarrassed about the changes in our body. And then we go through menopause and we really don't talk about the changes. So I think, unfortunately, women find themselves in a really vulnerable position through much of their reproductive life, and just the ability to work with people in the really intimate ways, and that they can give you that trust and you can really help them, is just it's no amount of money can make up for it. I feel really blessed to do what I do.
Yeah, that's amazing. Are you married yourself?
I am. I'm married and I have 3 kids.
Oh my gosh.
So a set of twins, birthday's coming soon, and then a little toddler. So yeah.
How old are your twins?
They will be 7 very soon. So they're 6, but if they were here, they'd say almost 7. So they're 6, almost 7, and then a 4-year-old.
Oh my gosh, so cute.
Yeah.
How long have you been with your husband?
Oh my gosh, so we are getting ready to celebrate 17 years of marriage.
What?
24 years together. Yeah, insane. So,
you're not old enough for that.
Oh, thank you. You're right. I know. So I try to convince my kids that I was 23 years old. And for the longest time it worked. And finally, they started doing math and stuff. Darn school. And they were like, I know, they're like, wait a minute, we did the math. There's no way you're 23 years old. So yeah.
Well, if you told me that you were 23 years old, I would believe you.
If you could tell my kids that would be great.
Let's do it.
Thank you.
We're going to start a public forum. Your mom is only 23.
Thank you.
Forever.
Thank you.
I'm 27 forever.
Well, you look great. You look great. You look awesome. Yeah. Hashtag mom is 23. That should be a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Absolutely. Oh my God, I love that. How did you meet your husband?
We met freshman year in college.
So
Yeah. So
have you guys been together that whole time?
Yeah, we have. We both went to grad school in different states, but we stayed together. We lived back east together. It's been a great ride. We had kids later in life purposely because we just wanted to enjoy being young and footloose and fancy free. And now that we have no sleep, no money, completely drained, it's fun because I'm doing it with my best friend. So it's awesome.
That's amazing. Okay, so then how is your guys' sex life?
You know what? I have to tell you something. My sex life got so much better after having kids. And I think a big part of that is that once you carry a human, give birth, and you see all the amazing things that your body can do, you really don't care that there's a little flab or you're not a size 2. Before kids, your whole life is like, what size am I?
Yes.
And like things change. And so it was twofold. I think just giving birth, creating life, carrying life was just, it's a spiritual experience. And then my patients really helped me because I had patients that were coming in that were all shapes and sizes, and they wanted to enjoy sex. And, where I was kind of like, they were coming in like, how do I have the best sex life? And I thought, you know what? If they're not tripping and they don't care, why am I so pent up and held up? So I think after that, it's like, all the sex we can have. And the thing is, once you have kids, you can't have it like the traditional way in your bed, right? So you have to hide in different places. Like my youngest was not conceived in a bed, I'll tell you that right now. And so it's not in a bedroom either. So it's like you're doing it quickly and hiding and you're doing it. So it's like the sex life gets so much better. And you don't feel guilty about quickies. You know what I mean? And even if you had a fight, you're like, whatever, let's just have sex. So it just gets better after kids.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Do you guys have sex more during the day or in the evening?
Oh, I am not a daytime sex person. No, definitely at night. Much to my husband's dismay. I'm sharing more with you than I ever shared publicly. So hopefully my mother and mother-in-law will not see this. But
I think about that one. I say certain things. I'm like, Dad, please don't suddenly decide to get on Instagram. We have a problem.
Yeah. But definitely nighttime. Yeah, no. Unless the kids are not home, then you got to get that daytime sex in. That is definitely, when the kids are with grandma and grandpa, yeah, you got to get the daytime sex. But usually at night, sneaking around.
Okay. How do you balance everything?
I don't. So it's funny because a lot of my girlfriends will say to me, oh my God, you do it all. And I'm like, no, I don't do it all. And anyone that says that they do it all, can I swear in this? Like they're a fucking liar. Like they can't, they're lying.
Look it out.
I don't do it all. I do what I can. I'm really blessed. I have family around me. I do have a nanny. I've got a wonderful nanny. But I've got grandparents. I've got a great husband. We're both busy people. And so we do the best that we can. But I'm not doing it all. I would be a size 2 if I was doing it all. But I do the best that I can.
I understand.
Yeah.
Okay, so obviously you're done up for today.
Yes,
Normally,
but I'm sweating. I'm getting that sweat on my lip.
Look, the wind is
Oh my gosh. Okay. Yes.
Normal day, what's your outfit? What's your look? Are you done up?
So normal day, if I'm going into the office, it's as much navy blue. That's my signature color as I can
Okay.
wear. I'm always wearing dresses, and I think my look is like just a cute little dress, navy blue, with some like urban tennis shoes, or just so I can be comfortable.
Yeah. Do you do like hair, makeup?
I do. If I go to the office, I do. If I'm not going to the office and I'm being mom, like Orange County, mom in an SUV, then I'm probably in like, okay, I have a uniform. Lately, I have a uniform. So I have these two shirts. One says I'd rather be drinking champagne, and the other one says it takes a village and a vineyard. That is my uniform. If I'm not in the office, everyone knows. You'll see me at like the nicest restaurant in Orange County. I go to Mastro's in this. Like every night, look, I'll take a shower and I will wear my uniform because it's like the most comfortable thing. So if I'm not in the office, I'm wearing those two tops and my splendid pants. That's it. I don't give a shit anymore. I'm telling you, I don't do it all. I'm like, I do the best that I can do. So if I'm not in the office, I'm not wearing makeup and I'm wearing my uniform.
I love that. Totally raw, totally real. Mom life.
Thank you. And I do own more clothes than that. That's just what I feel comfortable with.
I love it.
Yeah.
Do you prefer fashion or beauty?
Beauty.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think fashion can be stressful. Some people have it and they don't, right?
Yeah.
And so I think it can be stressful for some people. I think if you're one of those people that's blessed to be fashionable, then you do it, Like my girl, like Leslie's always fashionable. Oh, she doesn't have kids, so she can do that. But I think there's beauty in all of us. And so if you feel beautiful, if you are confident, they always say that, right? Like confidence is the sexiest thing, and it's true. So a lot of times when patients come in and they're insecure about like the appearance of their because everyone always asks me, does it look okay? And I'm like, listen, if you feel okay in your skin and you feel good naked, that's the sexiest thing your partner can ever see and ever feel, right? So I think if you feel beautiful and you're putting that out there, that's the most important thing. Not everyone can do Gucci or be stylish or all that stuff, but just putting out that confidence is the best thing ever.
Oh my God, I love that. Okay. Number one skincare tip.
Skincare time or
Tip.
Maintenance. Don't try to do it all at once. I'm a big fan of getting like regular treatments. So whether it's a hydrofacial or a Forma facial by InMode, with Elaine, your favorite nurse practitioner, it's all about maintenance. So I do a lot of radio frequency and it's great. No downtime. You come in once a month and you do a quick 20-minute lunchtime facial. No one knows you did it. It's stimulating that collagen naturally. So it's whatever you do, right? Or your lotions that are important, your creams, it's being consistent and not at like 45 trying to get all the Botox and all the filler. I believe in that stuff because if that's what you need to feel beautiful, do it. But it's just about maintenance and consistency.
Yeah, I love that. Okay, last question
Sure.
here. You go into Target for one item. How many things do you leave with?
Gosh, can I be honest?
Yes.
I love Target. After having children, I don't. I go on Amazon and I go on Amazon for one item and I leave with like 10.
What types of things are you buying?
Oh my God, everything from gum to lotions that I don't need to books that I don't need to clothes for the kids, anything and everything. Like I was on there last night and I think I spent like $250 at midnight just like looking at random crap. Yeah. So it's all Amazon.
Did you even go on there to buy something you needed?
I went to get one thing and then it was like, oh, they can get bathing suits, they can get this, they can get that, I can get that, I need this, I need that. And it was like literally in like 2 minutes, $250 at midnight.
It's brutal.
Yeah.
Yeah, dangerous.